A ball, a dog, and a monkey. 1957. The Space Race Begins. By Michael D'Antonio. Narrated by Alan Sklar. Copyright 2007 by Michael D'Antonio. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Simon & Schuster and was produced in the year 2007 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Prelude. Ford Fairlanes, Atom Bombs, and Satellites. In September 1957, a privileged and adventurous American family began a European road trip that would take them from the Bug River at the Polish border, where a sign dedicating the highway read, "For Peace in the Whole World," to Moscow, roughly 600 miles to the east. After 20 years, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics had opened to tourists the route previously followed to defeat by Napoleon's Grande Armée, and more than a century later by Hitler's tanks. Among the first to be admitted, reporter James Scotty Reston had packed his wife Sally and his nearly grown son Richard into a brand-new car for a journey that would yield a front-page story for readers of the New York Times. "Want to drive to Moscow?" began Reston's account, which was published on October 1st, 1957. "You can now do it with the blessing and supervision of the Soviet government, if you have the money and the patience." Although Reston's article promised something new, American innocence on the road behind the Iron Curtain, it was mostly a familiar and reassuring report on the inferiority of communism, Soviet society, and its products. Though always kind to the Soviet people and reflexively fair, Reston recognized the shortcomings of a system that discouraged enterprise and controlled everything from ideas to industry. This truth was evident in almost every paragraph. In Byelorussia, where the landscape was all peat bogs and dilapidated farms, Reston saw so few modern vehicles that peasants could lay their sheaves of wheat on the new highway to dry. When requested, he obligingly drove his car back and forth over the stalks to aid the threshing. In Minsk, reported Reston, the food was bland, the beer watery, and the wine almost vinegar. In Smolensk, the roads were choked with mud, and the houses were hovels. Across the country, the hotels were overpriced and underfurnished. At 54 octane, Soviet gas, called benzene, was a poor diet for an American V8.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?